up, Soul Survivors? It's your Sista Soul Survivor, and this weekend is Memorial Day weekend, which I have been planning and preparing for a while. So this weekend, we're gonna do something very special. This is the 3rd Annual Ancestral Celebration, and so I invite all my family, my friends, and my neighbors out to celebrate their loved ones who transitioned along with my loved ones. So they'll get to see how I celebrate my loved ones, and then they can show me how they celebrate theirs. So what I asked all my guests to do was to bring their loved one's favorite dish, whatever that was, or their loved one's favorite drink, a framed picture of their loved ones, share a story or an inspirational moment or memory that they have of their loved ones, and we're gonna release balloons, we're gonna light candles, and it's just gonna be a phenomenal celebration for our ancestors. And you know what? A lot of people don't know what it's all about. Some people think it's wicked or weird to celebrate your ancestors, but this is what we do here at the resort. We believe in celebrating and paying homage to our ancestors, our loved ones who transitioned. We believe in pouring our libations. We just do the whole shebang. So come along, the party starts over here. Come on, let's go. Let's get it started. Been working hard. We got this thing going. Yeah.
We make it happen. We make it happen, Rob.
Don't pay Mike for this. I appreciate that.
What's your name?
My name's Leica. My name's Wazi.
Roslyn?
Wazi.
Wazi. And Lika?
No, Leica.
Leica. Pretty name. Y'all gonna dance? Y'all gonna put on a show?
Nah, not today.
Not today?
That's all right. Yo, this is a beautiful gathering to celebrate the ancestors. You know, it's not too many other better reasons to come together. You know what I mean? So no, I'm looking forward to everybody sharing. Changing frequencies is going to be in the mix. If y'all don't know, check out the project Freak Work. It's out and available in all your streaming platforms, all your stores online. So check that out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to enjoying the space. Appreciate it.
Want to do whatever you
What
got.
up, everybody? I'm Bleak. I'm part of Poetic City. Poetic City has over 20 poets. We got at least 6, 7 authors. We're really doing our thing. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Poetic City, everything. Check out our YouTube video. We need those subscribers. These poets are working hard. They're making really dope videos. Man, so much talent. We're gonna be at the Paseo Arts Festival. Our show come tomorrow at 5:30. Our show at the Paseo Arts Festival. Come see us, Poetic City. This is my book, Beyond the Smile. Just published. Hey, Mess With Me is on Amazon. Amazon for $25. It's on Lulu, the hardback, for $45. Check it out. It's really hard. Y'all gonna enjoy this.
Games, giveaways.
So let's get this party started, right? All right.
That look like Lee, but
When he said
I ain't seen y'all in $10.
hotel. Start again.
Hotel.
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 Y'all was in
Hotel.
All right. Come and join us.
Yes.
So we can sit down in the seat beside you
Yes.
and take part of this joyful occasion, right?
Yes.
So we're going to call them.
Yes.
We're going to call them. Call them up. And your response when I pour the libations into the earth, just say, Ashe. 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 Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay, all right. The only thing that does is invoke the spirit. It brings the spirit. It brings the fire right up to us, and it be in our midst. Okay?
Okay.
All right. North, right? First, we're gonna pour libations to the north. Ashe. Next, we pour libations to the east.
Ashe.
Next, we pour libations to the east.
Ashe.
And we pour libations to the west.
Ashe.
We want to think about all our ancestors who didn't make it. Even on the continent, they died on the North Trail to the Atlantic and Pacific even before the got there. We're going to call upon the ancestors. Million and million and million of our bodies made on that ocean body right here that didn't make it here.
Yes.
We're going to call on ancestors who died in those gold mines and the cotton fields and the sugar cane fields. All kind of stuff. When they didn't even make it to 25 or 21. We're going to call on them. They worked them. They worked them from sun up to sundown. We're going to call on them. We bring them here for this noble occasion, right?
Yes.
Ashe.
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 Now what we're going to do, we're going to call on our parents, people who raised you, grandparents, loved ones, revolutionary leaders, anyone that you can think of. I'm going to start it out with calling on my parents, Alfred and Mizola McCurson.
Ashe. Imogene Mathenia.
Ashe.
Wanda Jewel Dennis.
Ashe.
Marco Anthony Columbus.
Ashe.
Mildred Speed.
Ashe.
James Speed.
Ashe.
Odessa Hall.
Ashe.
Troy Hall.
Ashe.
Ophelia Whitfield.
Ashe.
Rose Whitfield.
Ashe.
Ida Gilpin.
Ashe.
Ben Gilpin.
Ashe.
James Gilpin.
Ashe.
Bobby Johnson.
Ashe.
Roger Brewer.
Ashe.
Jean Cobb Nero.
Ashe.
Mary Green,
Ashe.
Liston Jefferson,
Ashe.
Dorothy and Willie Jefferson.
Ashe.
Keate Howe.
Ashe.
John Tanner.
Ashe.
Robert Tanner.
Ashe.
George Jefferson.
Ashe.
Sam Cooke.
Ashe.
Aretha Franklin.
Ashe.
Othello Bowen.
Ashe.
Mattie Bowen.
Ashe.
Dear May Andrews.
Ashe.
Grady Speed Jr.
Ashe.
Ada Slimmon.
Ashe.
Barbara Reed.
Ashe.
Dr. Savy.
Ashe.
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 Quentin Brown.
Ashe. Ashe. Thank you.
Now we're going to proceed on with the blessing of the food.
For all this food that he has brought to us, so we can consume, so we can have energy go on for tomorrow and today.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Hey.
What's going on?
Can you help yourself of the food?
We had barbecue spam. Barbecue real spam. I don't give a spam.
GodSpeed.
You know you're gonna throw something in there crazy. So welcome once again, y'all. We're here for the 3rd Annual Ancestral Celebration. And I am Sista Soul Survivor. I am a Repath Specialist, which led me to live this life that I live. Throwing events for our ancestors that transition. So what I want to share with you all, how I celebrate my ancestors by making quilts, trees, planting trees, toast, on their birthday, on their special occasions, anything, everything, just doing something different other than going to the cemetery with artificial flowers for my ancestors. I like to pour out libations for them. I like whatever it is. I just want to celebrate. So I'm so glad y'all here to celebrate y'all ancestors with me as well by sharing your stories. So we're gonna get this party started. We got some entertainment coming. And if you can sing and dance, you want to share your talent, you want to share your story, that's what it's all about, celebrating our ancestors. And celebrating life to the fullest, right? Right. Because we all got a blind date for death. You know that, right? Yes. So don't you want to be celebrated? Yes. All right. So we need to celebrate our ancestors. Okay, so I was getting ready to bring Tavon, right? Tavy.
He actually goes by Bleak now. That is his new stage
Okay,
name.
go. You want to come introduce him? Come on, Popeye.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Did you hear about the blind man went dry?
No.
He tore up everything.
That's my husband with his blind jokes. So stay tuned. He'll be back again. We don't know when he's coming, but he just come out of nowhere. These things just happen, you know. So stay alert for the blind jokes. Dead blind jokes.
All right, I'm just gonna give small insight on what this person has done for my life. If you haven't heard of Poetic City around the town, I encourage you to get out more. And he's gonna give you more information, man. I love doing work with him. He gives back to the youth. He feeds the homeless. He creates many opportunities for as many people. He creates as many opportunities for young people as he can, including, you know, elder people. You know what I mean? Excuse me. You know, just a little bit touching. But I'm gonna go ahead and introduce him, man. This is Bleak coming up right now. He's about to give y'all some poetry.
Well, how everybody doing today? Y'all ready to celebrate?
Yeah.
Right? Just a little announcements. I just became an author. My book's on Amazon. It's called Beyond the Smile. I do have copies if anybody wants one. Here to tell you about Poetic City. Y'all can look up Poetic City on all social media. That's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can look us up on all social medias. So, she was just speaking about our ancestors, and I would like to think that our ancestors knew what love was. And I can only imagine like that woman standing across from me on my wedding day. And all I'll be able to say to is, do you believe in miracles? See, the moment I met you walked across several bodies of water, saving me from drowning in a sea of women. The gentle touch of our conversation was so cerebral. Hacked all my neurological functions. My brain was confused between love and logic. My systems overloaded. Your virus caused malfunctions, bolts spinning, and my mouth opens. See, my tongue can reveal secrets about myself, like casual sex on weekdays, one-night stands on weekends, and every time love called on her big baby sister commitment, I take off running. Though that's not what you wanted to hear, you held on to my name like faith in the Bible. No matter what challenge that you found strength in our scriptures, you held on to my name like a pothead who was tired of sharing her weed, so she started skipping all her conversations. You held on to my name as if I was Tom Cruise and you were Emily Blunt. I watched you die over 1,000 times. Not once did I go start my own life. I committed myself to eternity of suicide, and every morning we'll be fighting for our love off the edge of tomorrow's sun. Do you believe in miracles? The fact that I get to even witness my bride, a dove in all white, flapping her wings to fly with me for life. If I make it to my wedding day, I would believe in miracles. A boy who didn't know how to fight for love, but he learned how from you. I'm gonna give us some black empowerment on this one.
All right.
How can you say we free? Sizing this up at first glance, thinking we bringing trouble in. When y'all group together, consider a country ball a country club. According to y'all, all me, my people, God is traps and thugs, so I'm itching you sludge at those who choose to judge. Saying at least one of us better off than our race. Sad cause only why you feel that way is the fact I got 9 to 5. But say y'all, it ain't even about the job though. It's just one less black to see from 9 to 5. Say we sitting on our ass collecting welfare checks. I saw welfare made by a white man making up for y'all Great Depression. Yeah. It's funny though. Only see blacks able to handle real struggle. We don't stop eating when the lights go out. We adapt, then we pass the word out. Aggressive behavior, loud noisy music you don't understand. Well, leave us be. We're not a documentary. To be honest, it is 2019. My belief is some of y'all said the old ways and schemes. Penalty with that is you soon become obsolete. Sorry for stepping out of character today. I'm just tired of being talked to about my race. I know where my people from and where my people at today. I never asked for your gratitude. My path is what I choose. I travel in. This hate is all over the country. I'm black and I love this shit. If you're mad, eat a Snickers. Oh yeah, them black too.
Y'all give it up one more time for that.
All right. Moving right along.
It's good to be here. Reflecting on our ancestors. It's a wonderful event. Thank God for this. Never forget the ancestors. Never. Couldn't make it without them.
She said all the words. She took right. She took everything. But this is great. This is wonderful. My first time attending, but I already know it's. I mean, I feel very blessed and very fortunate to be here. So. No, I'm done. He said anything.
Papa, he came into my life right after my son transitioned, and I call him my godson. So after each death, it's always something good after a death. We got to find the good though. And sometimes it just jumps out at him. And he just jumped out at me. So he's going to perform for us because he got to go. But this is Papa, my godson. Give it up for him, y'all.
Sorry, I got a tight space. I'm not used to it. Well, they're always right there with us. As you hear us, do the beginning. Ashe, everything. So.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Go ahead, son.
Yeah, who knew? All the planes we flew, the things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place.
Break it down, Pop. What?
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Yeah.
When I see you again.
Yeah.
Turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, will never be lost.
Real quick, and I'm letting her get back to her beautiful song. What did the sun say to the moon? I guess I won't see you tonight.
And the party just don't stop. To our ancestors, what a way to celebrate them through dance and song. Ain't this better than going to a cemetery and taking flowers out there doing the same old thing? We have to raise the vibration, you know, because who's doing what we doing? Who does this?
We do.
Who does this?
You do.
Y'all supposed to say we do.
You do.
We're doing something different. We're changing lives right here. This is healing. I feel you. You talking to me, Stacey? You said something? Yeah, we just got to change the vibrations because death is going to come. If we live long enough, we're going to die. So we better celebrate while we're here and honor our elders.
Yes.
Honor our elders. So today I want to honor my aunt who just transitioned, March the 26th, a day after my father's birthday. She was like a mother to me. Here's her shirt here that I'm wearing here. She was like a mother to me, and she was the one that inspired me to do what I'm doing right now today. You know, the whole events, not knowing that I was, you know, as part of a Repath as celebrating loved ones after they transitioned. You know, I used to just do family reunions, but now it turned into this right here. And so instead of going out to the cemeteries and celebrating that way, this is a new kind of way. It's 2019. It's time to do something different, right?
Yeah.
Other than cremation and funerals. And they said funerals is a celebration. I don't see where anybody's celebrating in there. They all crying in there.
That's right.
How we celebrating life like that? We got to raise the vibrations. We got to change some things. So, what, you got another dead joke for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll let him have it. Here you go.
Yeah, thank you, because you long-winded. Oh, Lord, this child long-winded. She got more wind than the National Weather Report.
Yo, that was a good one right there. That was
I had to throw that in there, really.
You know we've been about to have tornadoes. You ain't funny.
Did y'all hear about the deaf person that was trying to pray for his mother?
No.
I didn't hear him either.
Some of them be, yeah.
Thank you, Brother
We need to change the vibration and frequency how we celebrate our loved ones.
So right now, I want to change frequencies. We're bringing my sister, changing frequencies. Yes. Changing the vibration.
Thank you. How y'all doing?
All right.
All right.
Make them ancestors proud.
Yes, yes. So this one is going to require a little bit of crowd participation.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be as easy
That's
for
all
everybody
right.
to catch it, but yeah.
All I want y'all to do is say, let's go.
Let's go!
Y'all hear it. Y'all don't understand when it's coming in. But this chant is for you, Ella, for all of us, for our ancestors.
Yes.
Nobody's holding us back, the way is clear. When we got each other's backs, our ancestors are yelling, let's go. Nobody's holding us back, the way is clear. When we got each other's backs, our ancestors are yelling, let's go. Nobody's holding us back, the way is clear. When we got each other's backs, our ancestors are yelling, let's go. Nobody's holding us back, the way is clear. When we got each other's backs, our ancestors are yelling, let's go. Yeah, yeah. Let's go, y'all. This song is called Elevate. Elevate. Hello.
Elevate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Elevating, we're elevating to the greatness. Elevating, we're elevating. Can you start that over, y'all? Can we start it over? All right, we're gonna start it over. These are my babies right here. We're elevating into our greatness. We're elevating, we're elevating, we're elevating, we're elevating, we're elevating into our greatness. We're elevating, we're elevating, we're elevating. You keep looking for an enemy, I'm dealing with myself. You keep bigging up your ego while I keep on building wealth. You talking about being lit, I'm focused on living well. You claiming you the hardest, I'm manifesting my goddess. It takes real discipline to keep from cussing on a daily. It takes real discipline not to ever hit my babies. It takes real discipline not to socialize my vices. It takes real discipline to show you just how bright my light is. If you get a chance, look in my eyes and you can see I'm full of that fire. Now I don't really hold back my desire, just guard my gaze when my energy's high. That's most of the time. Ignite my glow with a focused mind. You like my flow, think it's so divine. Do you know about the pain that I hold inside? Nah, I protect y'all from it. I wish more did it, and I wish more done it. That's what I needed when I was younger. My thoughts are lightning, what you hear is thunder. No need to wonder, or do you? I do me. I'm choosing to stay free, living my truth authentically. Coming across the sound waves, I just wanna elevate. Take us to a better place, let the vibe resonate. You hear the music and it moves you in a sacred way. I just wanna elevate, let the vibe resonate. Coming across the sound waves, I just wanna elevate. Take us to a better place, let the vibe resonate. 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 Coming across the sound waves, I just wanna elevate. Take us to a better place, let the vibe resonate. Let this vibe resonate. Let the vibe resonate. Let the vibe resonate. Let the vibe resonate. We're elevating into our greatness. We're elevating, we're elevating, we're elevated. We're elevating into our greatness. We're elevating, we're elevating, we're elevating. Coming across the sound waves, I just wanna elevate. Take us to a better place, let the vibe resonate. You hear the music and it moves you in a sacred way. I just wanna elevate, let the vibe resonate. Let the vibe resonate. Let the vibe resonate. Let the vibe resonate. Come on and let this vibe resonate. Y'all just let this vibe resonate. Let the vibe resonate. Let this vibe come on and let the vibe. Yeah, yeah, I'm changing frequencies. And we are here to elevate for our ancestors. y'all. Come on, Ella.
We're going to a giveaway. So we get ready to play Name That Tune. He getting ready to put the music on. He's going to put the song on. And the first one to come up here, see, it's work. This event was a lot of work putting together. And it was a lot of work for y'all too, wasn't it? Bring your picture, wear your RIP t-shirt or their favorite color, bring a dish. It's like, dang, I bet y'all was like, this is work. All we want to do is just come and sit down and enjoy it.
It's a family reunion.
But if I gotta work, everybody work. I put everybody to work, I do. But working is good for you. Service, it's about service. Okay, we ready, CJ?
We're ready.
Okay, you gotta come up here to me and tell me who it is by. This is the first giveaway, you gotta earn it. She has transitioned. She is our ancestor. Who is she? Diddy.
It's Tina Marie.
Okay, here you go, Cassandra. She got the. You want to finish the song, Cassandra? Okay. Put one out. This is the inside. Okay, so just do right here. There on the side. You gotta go. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, the first giveaway. So now, my beautiful sister Audrey, she's getting ready to come up and share her story of her mom, right?
Greetings, everybody. Greetings. First of all, can you hear me? Testing.
Yeah, we got you.
All right. Coming behind these brothers is pretty hard. Elevate. It's wonderful to be here. This is on a whole different level. As my sister said, not going to the cemetery in a whole different way. I appreciate that, my sister Ella. And Brother Speed, wherever he is, with the good jokes. But I want to take it to another level. I want to do some frequency here. In honor of my mother, who was Julia Griffin.
All right.
Love her dearly.
Peace be upon her.
This particular lady, there are no words for her. All I can say is love. It's love. My mother was a lady who was so involved in the community. She marched with Clara. I saw my mother go to jail. I'm heavy right now. Behind marching. But as time goes on, I see myself walking in her footsteps. She was all about community and loving her black people. She was a grand lady. Testing.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Go ahead. You should be all right.
I want to tell you a quick joke. If it doesn't work. I'll wait till this brother. You got me? Testing. I'll make it quick because we've got to go. But I'll tell you a quick joke about this lady. She was serious business, but the joke was on her sometimes. My mother worked for Western Electric, and she loved her people. It was one evening she said, we're going to take a break. Everybody can go have some Coke. Go get some Coke, you know. And people kind of looked at her, that different generation, and was like, Team Captain said we can go and get some Coke. And she said, yeah, Coke is fine. She says, it doesn't do you no harm. Get some Coke. And as it kept going on, it was like, are you serious? We can go get some Coke? You know, she says, yeah, Coke is good for the body. So I bought a bottle of Coke in honor of my mother. And as the time kept going on and on, they said, Miss Griffin, are you sure you know what you're talking about? I said, hey, good. Coke is good for the body. And they finally said, okay. And somebody actually went to kind of go do something. She goes, oh, honey, I'm on the wrong page, not that kind of coat. But she was just a lady that loved. And I bought a picture in her honor, a well-spoken lady. And this is a picture in her honor. And these are the kind of people that she hung with. You may know who this is. She dressed this young man. His ties were by my mother, Julia Griffin. So in honor of my mother, the Coke is on you, my friend.
We make it happen. We make it happen, Ron.
Don't pay Mike no shit. I appreciate that.
I
know that, but I just
love you like a brother.
In the streets, when you walk in the street, you know you need a stick. So them dogs, when they come out, you got something for somebody. So this is a walking stick for Sisters in Motion. So this is a giveaway. So let's do another giveaway. Name that tune.
All right.
Oh, they know that one. Yeah, there's one, Cassandra. You don't know?
Yes, I do. This is California by Tupac. Wow, wow, West.
Okay. Yeah, pick. The ones in the middle is a man's gift, and the one at the middle. Just,
I'll get a winner's gift for our whole table. We all sharing this.
You sure it's one? Yeah.
All right, we're going to share it, y'all.
Yeah, we're going to share it. Yeah, she cheated on that. That was Snoop Dogg. You talking about somebody here. You know, what happened to the cow that got hit by a truck? Spilled milk. Told you. I'm sorry, that medicine ain't working. I keep telling y'all, I keep telling that doctor I need a new prescription. He won't give it to me.
Okay. So, anybody else? Next to share? Come on, Cassandra. Come on up here and celebrate your ancestors. Stop saying I love my ancestors and they're in my heart, and then when it's come time to express their love, you're too scared to get up because you're scared to cry. We'll cry with you around here. Yeah. Because this is about healing. That healing energy in the place. Tears of joy. Love. Peace. That's right.
Okay. Just if you do.
There you go.
Ella, for this moment. Thank you for this experience. Thank you for inviting us just to come and celebrate our ancestors a different way. So I have a couple photos that I'm going to share. I'm going to share on behalf of my husband, Eric Hardaway. This is his mother. Her name is Dorothy Hardaway, and we lost her a few years ago. Dorothy Hardaway. I guess I'll just share one thing. Yeah, one thing. she was about accepting everyone. Just open, anybody who came into her home, not even coming into her home, anywhere she went, she just was open arms. And so, I mean, that's just the one thing I really truly remember about her. So I just want to encourage everybody. I know you have open arms, and I just want to encourage everybody to always remain with an open heart and open arms. That's just something I remember from her, and I just wanted to share that about Miss Dorothy.
All right.
This is my grandma, Norma Jean Wynn, and from Colorado. If you Google her, she even has a fan club, Norma Wynn. Something that I remember with my grandma is she truly lived in all the fruits of the Spirit. She believed in this fruit of kindness. She wants you to live with kindness, meaning that one experience that we all have, that's something that sticks in my heart, is a lot of the women in our family, we used to like say things about each other, and just kind of, I don't know why, it's just the way it was. And my grandma pulled us all together one time, and she said, she's made it very clear, you guys, this person spends money, we all spend money on something. We will all spend our money how we want to, how we choose. She said, you guys need to be kind to each other. This person chooses to spend her money on purses. She just kind of pointed everybody out. You waste your money on men. You waste your money on alcohol. You waste your money on... It was one of our aunties who just, her house, she just poured all her money into her home, and she just had all this art, and she didn't care about clothes, and she didn't care about none of that extra stuff. But my grandma said, you guys need to be kind to each other. You need to love each other. You need to, and it changed the atmosphere of our family. It changed the atmosphere of just all the women, the way that women treat each other from that point on, when she just had that little gathering and kind of just checked us. She just kind of checked us. She just encouraged us to not be a thermometer, to be a thermostat, and to set the temperature in our family. And she said, people are watching, the kids are watching, the little girls are watching, and if they see you guys behind each other's back saying little things, they're gonna grow up and do the same thing. So she said, just be kind, just be kind, and to be a thermostat and not a thermometer. Just set the temperature for your family.
Yes. So. All right. Thank you.
Raising that vibration again.
Thank you.
Changing frequencies.
Yes.
It's about to do that again. Yeah. We got to keep it high in here. Keep the energy level up. Yeah, our ancestors are so proud. Here you are.
We have to know when to defend ourselves, and we have to know how to defend ourselves. And I think we defend ourselves by getting totally into us, who we are, our gifts, our abilities to heal, our abilities to love, our abilities to uplift each other. That's how we defend ourselves, by getting into who we truly are and connecting with each other. Every person, every encounter, every interaction, love. This is called Candela. Anybody want to take us off the earthly plane from above and below? Let the fire rain. No fear in our hearts when it's time to attack. Knowing our ancestors got our back. Honing our skills with hand and gun drills. We grow our own food so we properly feel. Calling no goon on the work with skill. We train our minds so we properly build. Biofeedback, we need that. Learn to master self, bring G's at. I'm a square and compass is nice, but we could build a real paradise. If we knowledge ourselves and we shine our light and we direct our workmen, right? Thought, right, speech and action. Ego and love, you'll choose your faction. This God is good, it's so real. My neurons lit and they firing quick. I stepped out the grave, yeah, I got that grip like a flow from a pen, brimstone when I spit. Anybody wanna take us off the earthly plane from above and below? Let the fire rain. Let the fire rain from above and below. Let the fire rain. Anybody wanna take us off the earthly plane from above and below? Let the fire rain. Let the fire rain. Let the fire rain. No fear in our hearts when it's time to attack. Knowing our ancestors got our back. Got our back, knowing our ancestors got our back. No fear in our hearts when it's time to attack. Knowing our ancestors got our back. Got our back. We can speculate or we can operate. Like a star in the east, I'm a light the way. For our peace in the future, gotta fight today. With the power of our men, Ashe, Ashe. Will be us, what they got coming. No more hands up, we are not running. Let it rain down if they keep gunning. With them you go, mound, take them all out. I'm a dual sign like 2 shots. Got a genius mind like Tupac. Need a revolution yelling Tucson. Django, Lambo, Shango, dance me like Oshun by Londo. Mira, mira. Anybody want to take us off the earthly plane from above and below? Let that fire rain. Let that fire rain from above and below. Let the fire rain. Anybody want to take us off the earthly plane from above and below? Let the fire rain. Let the fire rain. Let the fire rain. No fear in our hearts when it's time to attack. Knowing our ancestors got our back. Got our back. Knowing our ancestors got our back. No fear in our hearts when it's time to attack. Knowing our ancestors got our back. Got our back. Knowing our ancestors. Don't get it twisted, peep the subtext. We planning revolution while they think about sex. They eyes focus on my thighs. Got my dude in the back and he focus on the rise. Getting that paper, buying up acres, making moves that are major. This plot is an art. Behold the power of the matriarch. Give me a heart and elevate my status. In my skirt, machetes and hatchets. Black girl magic, now magic. Keep my ego in check cause it's ratchet. Only let it loose when it's time to slay. Your mind is in a noose, then I'm cutting you loose. Hey, let's build this nation. Change your frequencies in formation. You wanna take us off the earthly plane? Above and below, let the fire rain. Let the fire rain. From above and below, let the fire rain. Anybody wanna take us off the earthly plane? From above and below, let the fire rain. Let the fire rain. Let the fire rain. No fear in our hearts when it's time to attack. Knowing our ancestors got our back. Got our back. Knowing our ancestors got our back. No fear in our hearts when it's time to attack. Knowing our ancestors got our back. Got our back. Knowing our ancestors got our back. Yeah. I am changing frequencies. And I am here to let the ancestors use me to create better connections between us. So for everyone who has lost someone, and we all have, there's a chant that I would like to share with you. Warrior, gone and rest your body. Your spirit keeps on fighting. Warrior, gone and rest your body. Your spirit keeps on fighting. Warriors, gone home and rest your bodies. Your spirit lives on. We know you'll keep on fighting. Our warriors gone home to rest their bodies. Their spirits live on. We know they'll keep on fighting. Warriors gone and rest your body. Your spirit keeps on fighting. Warriors gone and rest your body. All right.
Our ancestors got our back. Y'all believe that? Y'all do? I believe that. I do. I truly believe that. I got a lot of them watching over my back. All those up there on that quilt are my ancestors. There's only 2 on there that I do not know, but they are my ancestors. And we have more children that transition in our family. See, we have seeds that run in our family. You know, every family got their own attack, like cancer or whatever. Ours are seeds. 4 babies died from seeds. So, yeah. And what brought me to this journey, well, one of the reasons, well, back to back, my family was experiencing death. 6 months, a year, 6 months. And it started like when I was 9 years old, y'all. 9 years old. And I was really afraid of death. I was always wondering who's going to be next, you know, scared of it. But after my son transitioned, see, I don't say a loss no more because you don't lose something when you know where it is, right? So I haven't lost anything. It's a win-win with mine. So I got to celebrate them because it's a win-win. But this journey really started also after my son transitioned. That's when the vibration raised up even more to celebrate life because he told me, he said, one day I was looking for insurance. I'm big on having my insurance and having things in order for that because I've been through so much in the past. And he told me, I said, well, how do you want to go? I said, Mama, do we have to talk about that? You know, people don't want to talk about it. It's like, ooh, you going, if we talk about it, I might die tomorrow. So, you know, like a omen or something. But he said to live, to die is to live. And when he just stopped me in my tracks with that. And ever since then, I just know that he's living on in another realm. So that's why it caused me to take the vibrations up even more. And afraid of it, like 2 weeks before he was murdered, I felt real sad. I was feeling something, that I was getting ready to go through a heavy storm. I didn't know how it was coming, but that day, before he transitioned, a couple of hours before that, it was his brother. Bam, bam, 2 in 1. I had never had experienced nothing like that. But we made it through. We made it through, and that's what brought me to this level right now, vibration. I can't do nothing but celebrate them. And because I felt so sad then, I asked God, I said, please just embrace me. Because I knew I was getting ready to go through some storms. How many of y'all know that you're getting ready to go through some storms before you even go through? I mean, it was real heavy. And it was more to just 2 deaths, and, you know, it was all kind of other things coming at me. Kingston, my grandson here, my son left me a grandson that I had been praying for. He came, he was in the incubator, you know, they had him, you know, in ICU. And yeah, I'm talking about you. But he here, you know. But it was just one thing after another, y'all. So that's what brought me on this journey, to just celebrate and not go out to the, you know, the graveside and put the flowers on. You're not remembering it. I mean, they're not there. They're here in your heart. So, you know, we say they're gone but not forgotten. But it seems like some of us forget them. Because sometimes we forget their dates. I got a lot of them. I'll be one to tell you, what day did they pass? What day, you know, if it's not fresh, you know. You'll forget. You'll forget the day that they transition. But anyway, we need to go ahead and release some blooms before it gets late. We got toast to do. We got more sharing to do. So I'm getting ready to go in the house and get some blooms.
So, how many people need to toast the H2O? I guess y'all have to let it go. I'm sorry. I tried to comb my hair, but they don't have no combless comb. You hear about the man that rode a donkey across the desert? I didn't either. I'm sorry on that one. That was still, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. You know, you gotta remember. I got so many jokes in my head, I can't.
Get him off the mic. So you're starting to go down? Yeah. He was hot at first.
Oh, wow,
Get him off the mic. He needs to go re-up.
Thank you. Oh, y'all see what I gotta go through every day? Y'all please pray for me, will you please? Send a couple up for me. Say my sister. Sista Soul Survivor can't survive like that. Lord. Please go.
Ashe. Asheo.
I was one of those teenage brides. I married my husband when I was 15. He was 17. He told me when I was 12 he was going to marry me. Would you believe it's our 62nd anniversary this year? Praise the Lord. The Lord's been in our life from the day he told me that. Of course, he's been with us a long time. I did, when we first came to Oklahoma, we're from Iowa, I did have an out-of-body experience in a car accident. I did see the light. So those who never got to, who haven't experienced it, there is the light. And the voices were calling me. And our two girls, Robin, who we lost, and Wendy, who is 10 years, the Lord loaned her to us. Remember now, our children are not ours. And that was one reason I could give my Robin up, because she was only loaned to us. When we came down here, we knew no one. And in 1985, this is when we had the accident, the car accident. And I was taken into the light. And the voices said to come. And I said, oh no. I stood with my hands on my hips. And I said, no way. I'm not coming. We promised the Lord that we would raise our Robbie, not knowing he would loan us another child 10 years later. Our girls were 13 and 10 at that time. Well, would you believe I did go into that light? They did release me to come home and take care of our Robbie and our Wendy. So I said, any other time you can take me, but not this time. They're not raised to be a woman yet. They didn't have any children yet, and I had to be with them. That was our promise, my Kenny and I made to the Lord when we had our Robin. So again, we were blessed so many times, and when the Lord came and called that our Robin had cancer, bone cancer, lung cancer, we faced it valiantly. And the last month that we had Robin, I cared for her all this time. I, being a hairdresser, I think the Lord put me behind the chair. I said that was always my pulpit. I witnessed to many people, but never not knowing that I was going to be witnessing to my own child's death. But death it was not. I was with her, as my son-in-law said. I was with her from the time she took her first breath. But I was also with her when she took her last. I felt very honored to have been with my child, to hold her in my arms, and to tell her, I'll see you someday, knowing that the Lord Jesus gave us that opportunity, that he was going to be with us, and we had our chance to go to heaven. And thank God we are Christians. Without that, we have no promises. So here's my Robbie. My girls got to go to Ireland on a trip, and they said, Mom, why don't you go with us? And I said, no, you need to bond together. So if you see on the bottom, Robin with their arms out wide, and it says, I love you. And this was sent back to her husband on the telephone. And this was also the outfit she wore when we put her to rest. It was her favorite outfit. Something else we do that a lot of people don't get an opportunity to do. I was also, being a hairdresser, I did Robbie's hair. Our granddaughter-in-laws did her makeup. Her sister, she helped also. And after we had her all prepared, which is an honor in itself to do your own family, your sibling, your sister, your mother-in-law, I said to the girls, I said, now, I want each of you to go get, the girls were married to Robin's two sons. I said, I want you to go get Caleb and Colton and bring them down to see Robin. Because oftentimes you don't get that opportunity to see your loved one. because funerals are not always the best time to be able to be with them by yourself. And then our Wendy went and got her husband, Russell, Robin's husband, and also took time. And then my time was with her daddy and I. And we were able to spend all those special moments. There wasn't anybody saying, you must leave. And with that, our goodbyes were said then, not at the funeral. And I've always felt rejoice, to rejoice, not to cry. It was a loss, but nothing for what she had to go through. And I told her, I said, you don't have to go through all of this. You can go to heaven. And I said, just quit now, and it's fine. And she's down looking at us now. And all in all, with everyone that I've got, of all the grandchildren, I've only got 3. But guess what? The Lord has blessed us with 5 great grandsons. So that's my story and my rejoicing of our daughter. Thank you so much.
What a wonderful picture there. I love you. Love that. I haven't experienced no near-death experiences. I haven't experienced. I don't know if I want to. I think I asked, just take me. Just take me. I'm not gonna fight it. Just take me. But that's wonderful. I love that. Okay, we ready for another giveaway?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Y'all ready? You gotta come to me. Tell me. Cassandra, you done already got. You raise your hand. Come on. You gotta come on up and tell us. Yeah. To get the gift.
Whitney Houston. Make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live in what I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because of love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's life remind if
Yeah. Children are our future.
Okay, speaking of our children being the future, we got that pinata over there for them to lead on. We can't leave them out. They want to have some fun too. I got some giveaways for y'all too. So, I'm sorry. Okay, another giveaway. We ready?
Y'all ready?
Here we go. Name that tune. You got to come up to me. No hollering out, Gina. Oh. Yeah, don't make it too easy for them now. Make it work. Hard work. I'll give y'all one here. It is somebody that transitioned. So. That's all the hints you get. Uh-oh, this is a hard one right here. No, not for you, Cassandra, no. Who did that? You what? Nene? You just like your mama. I said, do not say it out loud. You got to come up here. Who said that? Nene? Who did? Oh, okay. We're going to get another one. You making it too easy for him, CJ. But I tell him, what?
Can I say something real quick, ma'am?
Okay, oh Lord, here we go.
Another corny joke again. You know, y'all need to leave me alone, but I'm throwing out there anyway to interrupt something. You know, you say, what did the meat say to the bread? I mean, what did the bread say to the meat?
What did it say?
I guess I'll cover you.
Okay, CJ, move right along. Uh-huh.
There ain't no way.
Ain't no way for me to love.
You gotta come up here. Don't be raising your hand and all that. No raising the hand and hollering out. You need order in this place. I'm not gonna tell you.
Aretha Franklin.
She came up here a little half done. You just cheated. She just cheated. Should I give it to her, y'all? Okay, all right. They love you.
He didn't make it hard on her.
You have to make it hard. I told you you gotta work for it. Okay. Next.
What's the gifts? I don't know what they're getting.
Ain't nobody shared what they got. What was the gifts, Lee?
It is a dream catcher, I think.
Mm-hmm. She got a dream catcher and a pen. Lee, what did you get? CJ wanted to know the gifts. They wanted to see the gifts.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Catch your dreams, girl. Your ancestors speak to you through your dreams, you know.
Okay.
A lot of times people be thinking, oh, she talking to the dead. I believe in that. I believe in they ain't dead, though. My ancestors ain't dead. I don't know about y'all. I keep them well alive. Let me share some of this, what I have here. This is a tree here that I have some of my ancestors, and it lights up at night, too. Mm-hmm. These are some of the things that you can do for your ancestors. Another one for my Aunt Vera, what we did at her repast. We wanted to honor her. We took some multi-chips, a lot sort of chips, and we gave her own chips. She's all that in a bag of chips. And so, yeah, and we put the pure love, and the nutritional facts was, the nutritional facts was pure love. The calories was 0. She had 100% grace, faith, 100% courage, 100% compassion, and 0 hate. It had the barcode on the back of it. And we made this little keepsake. This is the work that I do. At the repast, it should be a celebration. Not just go in there and eat and leave it out. That's the big family reunion, you know? You should be taking pictures and, you know, just celebrating. Everybody don't want to get flowers in the card. Come on, we got to raise the vibration, change the frequency. So, anybody else want to share? Anybody else want to share? I ain't going to pressure y'all, but I do want y'all to share. I really do. Thank you, Lady T. Thank you. I know somebody else had something in their heart they wanted to share. Come on.
Well, I lost my mom. Well, didn't lose her.
There you go.
Like she said. She passed away just maybe a couple of years ago, almost a couple of years ago. 3 years prior to that, my sister passed away. They died on the same day. As that lady, what's your neighbor's name? The neighbor, Judy just said, I also did my mom's hair. It was kind of hard, but also it was my personal way of being there with her. So when the funeral came, I felt that was that much stronger. Never mind, I can't do this.
Okay. It's okay. It's all right. It is not for everybody. That's why I don't try to push nobody, you know. A lot of people think, you know, coming out, oh, this dog gonna be sad and it's hard. And, you know, if you don't want to share, you don't have to. No pressure, no problem, man. You hear me? And I mean that. But don't forget to sign the board, okay? Because this is something that I'll be doing every year, okay? So, yeah, okay, somebody else to share.
She said somebody else, I'm not somebody else.
You know, forgive me, because she's pulling, I'm getting pulled from all angles, you hear me?
Okay, so, I've got 3 of my guardian angels. This is my mother. Of course, everybody says I look just like her. But we call my mother Miss Honey. She's from Sherman, Texas. Straight country girl. My parents were sharecroppers. So I'm going to talk a little bit about her first. And then this is it's 13 in my family. 7 boys, 6 girls. I'm the 12th. And this is my sister, Wanda Jewel Dennis, and we called her Jewicka because she was actually a black jewel. And so we called her Jewicka, short for Black Jewel. And she transitioned. She's the first one in our clan of the 13 to transition. So it's very different for our family because, you know, we have been so accustomed to being able to say all 13 of us are alive and well. And she decided that she was ready to go home. This year has been very tough for me. December 31st, my aunt transitioned, New Year's Eve. My godson, who was an associate professor at Cameron University in Lawton, Marco Anthony Columbus. He was an activist. He worked a lot with youth. He transitioned by surprise January the 4th. Then Jewicka transitioned January the 10th. And then my godmother, for more than 2 decades, transitioned on her birthday, January 15th. So this is the first time in my life that I have been slapped consecutively, not able to catch my breath. That's my brother, and I love him for that joke. But yes, it is why I do have a worn look if I look worn. Also, I'm going to school, but I wanted to just say that it's been difficult trying to stay focused, remembering that there are now my guardian angels and my loved ones that I'm going to miss tremendously because Jawicka was like my mother. She was like one of my other mothers. But I did get a chance to play all of her favorite music before she transitioned. And, you know, we used to tease her all the time because she has a very pointed nose. So I did get a chance to rub noses with her because we had to take her off of the life support systems. And played all of her old favorite songs, Marvin Gaye, Aretha Franklin, all the songs that you're playing are her favorite songs. And Marco, his favorite, we called him Rebellious. He's another Tupac. He's a Professor Tupac. So everything Tupac, he always brought everything to me that was about Tupac. He is instrumental in hosting the first Black Journalists Conference here in Oklahoma. So he was all about community. My mother, one of my favorite memories of her is she liked to sing. Not that she could sing on key, so I ain't gonna be on key when I sang her song either, okay? And most of her songs was always songs about how she was either gonna beat up on my stepdaddy. So, the song I'm getting ready to sing, I remember she sang when she was getting ready to beat up on my stepdaddy. Like this. Oh, you think you can just lay down in that bed unafraid? Yeah. Gonna go in this kitchen, yeah, I got something I saved. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get this pot, I'm gonna hit you in your head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just to show as you confident laying there in that bed. Thank you. That's Miss Honey.
My sister Nettie Tip, Tana sir, you always something crazy.
Hey, that's my mama. That's Miss Honey.
People, my husband I lost, we were together 25 years, and we would have celebrated 23 years of marriage last summer. I lost him last year in January. It was sudden. He wasn't sick or anything. So when you've been with somebody that long, it's hard. You have this new normal to get used to. So that's that. I'm doing better. Last year I was a mess. I was here crying. I went in the house and just cried. Cried. Just cried. And this is my mom. She was the oldest of 11. She passed 4 years ago, and it's just hard. And I know, depending on your relationship with your parents or whoever it is, that's how you grieve. But I called my mom 4 times a day and then went to her house like I hadn't talked to her all day. We just had that type of relationship, and I would go and lay on her bed, and she would look at me and be like, Gina, what's wrong? What's going on? Because you know your kids. You know what's going on. So I miss that. I miss talking to her and getting that wisdom, that advice, everything. So those, if you have issues with your parents, please make that connection, because once they're gone, they're gone. And you wish you would have said and did and all that. So I'm proud of myself.
Healing in the air. This is why I do what I do. I like to see people healed. You hear me? Tell your story. Tell your story. She was tore up last year. She was. I was glad that she came, last year. Even though she cried most of the whole time she was here. Slanging snot. Slanging snot. But she was here. Yeah. Her and her family, they was here. They was. Yeah, it's been that's amazing. I like to see healing. Okay. Anybody else? Oh.
Okay, see.
All right. This is my small little private to-go altar to my. This is my divine feminine altar, and this is my maternal grandmother, my paternal grandmother, and my mother. My mother transitioned when I was 15 years old, and in our family we've had a lot of mental health issues, and I didn't know that when I was a child, but I definitely learned it growing up. And so I am proud to honor them today because I now have a platform called Beyond the Surface, and it is a mental health and wellness platform that is for establishing peer-to-peer support groups. We started out on the app Marco Polo, and I got such great responses that I encouraged other people to start their own groups and start to share with each other, because we don't all go to therapy. And all of us know someone who has dealt with mental illness. I myself was diagnosed as bipolar at 18 years old, and I have never, ever, ever taken anybody's medication. My mom was bipolar as well, and so I honor her by fighting this fight in a different way. I've never been medicated with anybody's pills, and I continue to use creativity as my vehicle to wellness. And so I encourage others. Thank you so much. And so if you know anybody, and if you look it up on Facebook, we're on Facebook, everything, Beyond the Surface. Changing Frequencies music is there to support mental health and wellness and to remove the stigma and to reduce the negative effects of isolation, because we need each other. And so for my mom, Othello June Bowen, my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, Maddie Bowen, and my paternal grandmother, Ola Mae Page, I honor them by letting them know that I'm continuing every day to fight this journey and make sure that I keep myself well and healthy. And it has been a long journey. But for the women in our family, for the men in our family, I feel so grateful every day to know women like Ella, to know all of the women that I know here, because you keep me inspired and motivated. I came out of college at 345 pounds. I have completely changed my life through a system that I've created called self-science. And that's how I honor my ancestors, by believing in myself and what they have given me and the guidance that they give every day in order to create positive changes in this world by sharing myself. So with that, I just want to say I honor you, I honor you, I honor you. And thank y'all for listening and being a part of this. Thank you.
Changing Frequencies. She just had an album release this month. So check out her album. Get with her. The sister's out there. She's doing big things. Big and mighty things.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really terrible about promoting myself. I do have an album out. It's called Freak Work. It's streaming on most of the platforms, Pandora, Apple Music, YouTube. And I have a single out called Mind Flex. And I hope you check it out and you like it. But I wanted to share with you guys one thing. 2 years ago was the first time I ever brought myself out of a manic state without the use of anything. No overeating, no cannabis, no oversexing, anything like that. That was the time that I became Changing Frequencies.
All right.
Because I knew that I had the power inside of myself to direct that part that makes my heart beat. It's the same energy that makes your heart beat. And every time I look into your eyes, I get to see the Creator. And every time you look into mine, and that's where I go for my help. And so whenever I'm feeling like there's too much and I'm not going to be able to make it through, I came up with this chant. I'm more than my body, I'm focused. I am more than my feelings, I'm focused. I am more than my thoughts, I am focused. I am pure source energy and I'm focused. I am more than my body, I'm focused. I am more than my feelings, I'm focused. I am more than my thoughts, I am focused. I am pure source energy and I'm focused. Thank y'all. Remember to focus. You have everything in you that you will ever need to get through any situation.
Stories of healing.
Swing it.
It's about healing and helping
Swing it.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Yo, hey,
Okay, somebody else turn.
Yeah.
Good job. You going after it, and I'm going to bust it.
Just right.
Got it. Close your eyes.
It's gonna burn. It's gonna burn. Get your all that stuff around now. Wait till she moves back. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, let's give Lake a time. Good job, Lovey. She said she needs to see. Come on. Okay. She said I need to see. You're not supposed to see.
Close your eyes.
Oh wait, you got a little.
I got 3 more kids to give away. I need to give them away.
Let the babies go.
Okay.
Good. One more.
I got 3 more gifts to give away.
All right. Thank you, sweetie. Because you want to what the babies do.
It is, and you know. Let's go back.
I did get a couple of good hits in there.
Let's see if she can do it. I tried to hold it up. I was like, I need to try to yeah, bless it up. I'll give it a goddess whack. She's like, I got this. Let me use the other end. You got your own process. Tell her. I got my own process. Come on.
See it go again.
Hold on.
Then watch it.
Go. Ready, go. Go ahead, whack it up. Harder. Whack it up, harder. Oh, you almost there. Get it. Get it. Mama, turn it over. Just turn it over.
Oh, God.
Yeah, turn it over.
Just a penny. Casey, give it here. Pick it up. Give it to me. Get more than one piece. Get more. It's good. Okay, give me. You pick up more than one piece. Go pick up some candy. You don't want no candy? Get one candy. Oh no, we're supposed to little bad shot. Let's try to get some. Right, just get a hand.
Yeah, let me see your candy. Let me see.
Woo! Yeah, all these so I can push them into one big.
Yes.
Wow. All I can say is wow. We had a blast of a time. The 3rd Annual Ancestry Celebration went up, down, and back up again. Man, this was the biggest and the best. It's getting better every year. We had singing, some shared poetry, some dance. We just celebrated in a new and a different way that I don't know where they're doing this at. Only here at the GodSpeed Resort. Only here with Sista Soul Survivor and the family and the friends and the neighbors. Hey, listen, this thing is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger because it's all about healing and paying homage to our ancestors, our loved ones. There's nothing weird and wicked about that. It's not about voodoo. We just talk about it. We embrace each other and we share our stories and we heal. We had more people to share their stories this year than ever before. Some got up and couldn't fully finish sharing, but it's okay. We embraced them with love and we kept it moving with no pressure, no problem. Those that couldn't share, they signed the board, they wrote a note to their ancestors. We poured out libations, we lit candles, those that share their stories, we released balloons, and we just did a lot of things. We enjoyed. The food was awesome. I don't know all of who bought what, but you know what? To all my friends and my family and all that came out and bought something to contribute, even those that didn't, I want to thank you so much from the bottom and the top of my heart, because I could not have done this without you. So thank you so much. And I look forward to you coming out next year and sharing your stories, or just coming out and just to celebrate. Even if you just sign the board, whatever. No pressure, no problem on no one to share. So next year, I plan for it to be bigger and better. And I want to know what you are doing besides going to the cemetery, putting out fake flowers to fly away. Your ancestors can't smell them. Their spirit is not there. It's within you. We played their favorite music. We played Name That Tune. We gave away gifts. We did so much. But I want to know what you're doing to show homage to your ancestors, your loved ones. It's not wicked. It's not weird. It is bringing their spirits back in. And I felt the love all around. I know everybody else felt the love. It's going to be bigger and better. But drop me a comment and let me know how you're celebrating your loved ones and how I can even raise a vibration for next year. Okay? Thank you. I'm your sister. I am a soul true survivor. Double deuces, baby.